Hi, it is free chatting time. So last night I got a very interesting questions from our Wing Chun friends. I usually for years I choose to not respond to this type of questions because this type of questions if I respond it can create a lot of political issue. And however, today I'm going to respond it. Okay, so first thing is that let's not get into political issue. Let's get scientific. Okay, because Wing Chun come to the West, and we need to get scientific. Okay, otherwise we are doing superstitious stuff, and we actually damaging Wing Chun. Okay. So the questions what I got is this. Hendrik, how to prove that your internal is real deal? Since you have talked so much about internal art. So can your internal art handle Qi and Shen? Okay. So this is the question, right? Ask me how to prove that what I'm talking about on internal art is real deal, and can I handle Qi and Shen? So let me respond it in the following. Okay, you don't have to like my response. You don't have to agree with me. I want you to do research. Okay, that's what I always say. I like to do it in the university manner. So don't trust me, don't believe me. I don't want that. Because you trust me, you believe me, that's superstitious. Go check it out, whether it is the truth or not. Okay? Now, first, let's drop the term internal. Okay? Qi and Shen handling is, belongs to the today's the modern term Qi Gong field. Okay? In the ancient, we don't call it Qigong, but like in 1850, we don't call it Qigong. Now today we call it Qigong, and the Qi and Shen is within the Qigong field. Okay, but let's drop the internal art term. Why? Because internal art or internal term is really confusing, and it is really political, and sometimes it doesn't mean anything. Okay, so why is internal is confusing and political? Well, if we go look into the history of Chinese martial arts, the Taoism art is called internal art, while the art which is based on Shaolin is called external art. Okay, that is one of the explanations, or one of the way how the term is used. So what is Wing Chun belong to the under the Buddhism or under the Taoism? Well, who is Ngui, who is Jisim, all those things, Mang, right? Shaolin, right? Well, why do we want to call it internal? Okay. By definitions on the political definitions in the past is Shaolin art is external art. The second thing is internal is a special term used by Tai Chi, Xing Yi, and Bagua. There's no Wing Chun there. So why do we want to use the Wing Chun, the internal term? So let's drop the internal stuff, okay, here on. No point, okay? It's just we're going to screw Wing Chun up if we keeping doing those kind of things. Now, let's get to the bottom of this Qi, Shen, or this intention, those kind of stuff. Okay, let's get the bottom line of it. Okay, so I like to tell the truth. A truth that I want you don't trust me, don't believe me, but go check out yourself, dig in, everybody doing all the research. Okay. The real guy who practice real Qigong, who is trained, who get the transmissions of Qigong, be it Taoism, Buddhism, okay? That is an indication of whether one be able to handle the basic Qi or Shen, okay? That is a basic indicator to indicate whether one be able to handle the basic Qi or Shen, okay? Not those intentional stuff, okay? Because those are different stuff. Like Qi, we talk about real Qi and Shen, okay? Now, anybody who really practice Zhanzhuang or sitting meditations or real Qigong cultivation, since we don't want to use the internal cultivation, the Qigong cultivations or Taoist Buddhist, is not going to use like, oh, my body feel warm, oh, I see this stuff, my intention is this way. No. You know what they're going to use? What the teacher is going to check the student, whether the student get it or not. Let me reveal to you today, okay? So here on, you know, it is the saliva, okay? The saliva flow, which is the indicator of whether one really have basic handling of the Qi and Shen. That's how the teacher check, the real teacher will check the student. Okay? Saliva. The saliva flow, saliva. Now, for thousands of years, that's what it is. So it's not about, oh, my dantian have heat. I feel heat there, my hand feel heat. You see, you feel heat, there's Qi, there's Jing. Forget about it, okay? The real teacher will check the student. What is your saliva level? The question will be, is your mouth moisture? Right away they know, okay? Now, is there any scientific base on this? Yes. Yes. Okay. The reason why in my book I make the model of four layer models, okay, or the 6-13-3 models. You see, this one is physical body, mind, breathing, and then this is energy and neural. Okay, this is supposed to be Qi layer, but I call it energy neural. This neural is the nervous system. Okay, so you have sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system. Now, whenever one practice Qigong or get into the Shen and Qi stuff, the first thing one will get into is called Ru Jing, or get into the quiet. Okay? Or this is also called Qi Gong Tai, or the Qi Gong state. Okay? Now, calm down, settle, quiet. You know what I mean? That is actually activations of the parasympathetic nervous system. Activations of the parasympathetic system. We can measure it today via heart rate variability and so forth. Okay? It is linked directly to the parasympathetic system, because when the parasympathetic nervous system is activated, your saliva, okay, increase. Check it, okay? So anybody who claim that, oh, I have qi gong, I have this, I can control the qi and shen, well, we cannot lie to ourselves. No, whether we have the saliva or not, we know, right? You say you 站桩, you stand in the 一级考秒嘛, will you be able to do it? Don't tell me about other, you use this mind power, all this power, that power. Or I have this ground power from for the force or structure power. Don't tell me that. When you want to talk about qi gong or this qi and shen, the first thing is that how's your saliva condition? Okay, so there are two ways. One is, in order to get into this quietness, one need to what? Have the indications of the saliva. If one don't like that, hook up with the HRV, heart rate variability instrument today we have, and let's check whether which is more active, your sympathetic, or you can evoke or activate your parasympathetic system. That sure is how sure we can know today. That's why in this book I put that layer up there. Okay? So after you be able to handle the body, the breathing, the body, the mind, the breathing, can you handle that the energy level and the autonomic nervous system? That is what qi is about. Channel in a really basic sense. If we cannot even identify and clearly handle it or reach the point, be able to scientific prove it, what are we talking about? Okay? So again, I'm not get into or favorite into those dropping grandmaster name and this and that. Okay, we know the model, as I just show you. Get scientific of it. Just measure the heck out of it. Okay. And today, as what I repeat again, yes, the saliva, and there's the Chinese way of indications. And if you don't like it, get the Western way. Check how is your parasympathetic nervous system activated. Okay? Now, speaking of Wing Chun. Wing Chun. So you know what I say is cannot prove anything, because I can go learn from somebody, you know, and so forth. Does Wing Chun have this qi and shen handling? Yes. This is the first writing of 1850 Xiu Lim Tao Kun Kit in the Red Book, Kun Fa, the Fine Jade Red Book. Okay, this is the oldest document we can see today. Okay, maybe tomorrow there's some new document come out, but via my traveling around the world and go Fat San and so forth, this 1850 Xiu Lim Tao Kit is the oldest we can see today on Wing Chun history. Okay, now the first stanza, the first writing in Mandarin is called 极意会神平肩党. Okay, so 极意会神, 极意 meaning what? You collect your intention, collect or call yourself back. Okay, call yourself back. 会神 is what? Gather, meeting your shen, okay, which is the shen. Remember, the guy, our friend asked me about the qi and shen. This is the shen. So the first stanza, the first four characters say, call back your mind. Okay, this yi is intention. However, it is actually mind. Call back your mind. Call back yourself. Okay, don't let it scattering outside. Call back yourself. Meeting your shen. This is 平肩党 is equal shoulder stand. Your stand is having the equal shoulder wide. Okay, so this is the first stanza. Okay, now, so this first part is about mind. The second part is a body. So it is a body-mind fusion there. Now, anybody who really be able to handle the first stanza will get the saliva flow right away. Okay? repeatable. Every time when they start 修炼套, they stand there, collect themselves, their mind back, meeting the Shen, okay, whatever it means, with the handling, right away the saliva will flow. Because this 极意会神 is actually, we just now talk about 入境 or enter into the quietness or the qigong state. That's what it is. So in other words, that one be able to handle the Shen, okay, and of course the body, the physical body has to support that. If the physical body cannot support that, then you still don't have the saliva, okay? And when you have Shen, Qi, and Shen, okay, Qi and Shen, they are in the same group, like we call it Jing, Qi, Shen, right? They are the same group, the handling, the element of handling in Qigong. So the first stanza of 1850s have this, okay? And of course, again and again, the body has to adapt, support that. You cannot have a standing really tired or rigid and to have this happen. You can't. Okay, that's why again there's you need to handle this physical layer, mind layer, breathing layer, and then you get to it. Okay, so in other words, when you stand there, you have to be able to handle this. Okay, so this is the reality. Sorry if somebody don't like what I'm telling you guys today. Again, don't believe me. Dig into it and research to see whether it's true or not. And never believe in people saying, oh, you know, I have hit here, hit in my dantian, and those kind of stuff. Those things create problem. Okay? Okay? So I wrote this book. Whatever in this book is used to decode this thing. Okay? And of course, in the basic Wing Chun art and science book which I wrote, have this script, okay, and explain the 613.3, and this one explain more details in the Qigong stuff, okay. So and make it this is more scientific way, okay, because it's going to put into the artificial intelligence. So that is what it is. And doing your research, go doing your research, okay? And if you like to know more about the scientific stuff and so forth, get the book, okay? It's inside there. So this is to share with you today. And let's not get into politics. Let's get into scientific. So hopefully some days, all Wing Chunner, every Wing Chunner, when they stand there before, at the beginning of practice 修炼考, they can do this and they have the saliva that is the indications of they can handle the Qi and Shen. Okay? Wing Chun do not need to copy from other people. Do not need to copy from Tai Chi, Xing Yi, Ba Gua or Yi Quan. It doesn't need to. Wing Chun have this since 1850s. Okay? So let's drop all this lineage stuff. This is belonging to the Red Boat ancestor, the era prior, pre-Liangzhan era, okay? Wing Chun already have that. And tomorrow, if there's something come up, which is further in the history, earlier than this, that's good. We need a lot of data. However, today, this is what we have, and that's what it presents to us. So this is for you today.